Welcome to Trimble Business Center Aerial Photogrammetry. What's new in 5.90? With Trimble Business Center Aerial Photogrammetry 5.90, you can override GNSS Quality Low now to High. We will take a look at a data set where the GNSS has high quality, but because it's a component build-up, so that means they have a high precision GNSS board which can deliver centimeter accuracy, but then this was combined with another camera that they were using here, and that means the GNSS quality values are not stored in the XMP tags. But the vendor or the flyer, the operator, knows that the GNSS quality is high precision. And therefore, we offer an option to override the GNSS quality status from low to high. And this will be shown with our dataset here in California. So I will prepare this dataset and we will go through it. So here we go. We have our project set up and we should now already be familiar. We will now drag and drop the images here into this project. So we drag the images, we read the EXIF and the XMP tag, and we will then fill out here our values. The pixel size is 3.75 micrometer from this project. That means this camera was not part of our drone database, so this will be now a new drone. And the focal length is written in the EXIF header. The height above ground is here 390 feet, as this is a US feet project. And now the GNSS quality is here set to low because we do not find in the XMP tags an entry that indicates us that this is a high precision data. But the customer knows that this data was post-processed and that the EXIF data that is written into the JPEG has high precision. And therefore, we can now go here into the advanced settings and we can override, in this case here, our GNSS quality. And this will now enable here high quality for the GNSS, and therefore the GNSS will be used in our adjust photo station. We will then use it for the adjustment and also for the camera calibration. So when you hover over it, it will say, look, we interpret the GNSS from the photos as high quality. And that's it. We can now say, okay, let's do this, import the data. And now the GNSS quality will be set in TBC to high quality. And as soon as we have the data imported, then we will then be able to start the adjust photo station, which will then include a relative and an absolute adjustment. So here we go. Our data has been imported. Again, perhaps here, let's take a look at also our import report. And we can now see here that we now apply to this data high precision. So we are here indicating that this is 10 centimeter accurate. Also, we will use here now a pixel size with 3.75 micrometer. And by default, it came in without a pixel size because it was a new camera. And therefore, this was added then to our camera database. So we can now go to our adjust photo station. And we can now see that both the relative and the absolute adjustment will now be applied for our process here for the FreeFly Astro Sony R7 IV, I think it is. In this case here, let me perhaps just double check here. Yeah, the 7RM 4A. Okay, let's hit the adjust. We will then run the data and just again take a look at the end at the result to see how this was able to be processed. So the process went through. We can apply the adjustment, and then again, as usual, we will take a quick look at the report, see how now the high precision GNSS was used in this process, and if this was then able to be used for our adjustment. So all 120 images have been able to be adjusted. We have in this case here our pixel size, which is very similar, the focal length 24.76. Let's take a look at the sensor itself, which is nicely adjusted from the distortions. And we will take a look at our adjustment. So we have the 2 centimeters in GNSS, and it was able to hold approximately the quality. So here 3 centimeter in position and 1.7 centimeter in height. And also on the ground we are reaching our 1 centimeter and 2.5 centimeters quality, which is really nice. It looks also that all the standard deviations here are in a similar way. We have here averages between 1 to 2, so this is really very small. And that's it. So we have here also not so strong systematics in our GNSS, which is also a good indication. So this makes also a lot of sense. Therefore, we would be now ready again with this data set to go into create deliverables and to generate high quality results for this project. Therefore, this is really nice to be used in the process. So thank you for watching this video and see you in the next one. Goodbye.